What are common mistakes in solid positional openings? When it comes to solid or positional openings in chess, players often wonder what mistakes can derail their plans. These openings focus on careful development and long-term advantages, but common pitfalls can arise. Let's look at some of these mistakes and how to avoid them. One frequent error is neglecting development and activity. It is essential to bring out knights and bishops to effective squares quickly. If you delay development or move the same piece multiple times, you waste precious time. This can allow your opponent to seize the initiative and take control of the game. Another common mistake involves ignoring pawn structure principles. A strong pawn structure is vital in positional openings. Creating unnecessary weaknesses, like isolated or doubled pawns, can be detrimental. Pushing pawns too aggressively without justification can also lead to vulnerabilities that your opponent can exploit later. King safety is often overlooked as well. Even in quiet openings, failing to castle or delaying securing your king can lead to trouble. Players sometimes focus too much on controlling the center and forget to protect their king, making it vulnerable to attacks. Misplacing the queen early is another typical mistake. Bringing the queen out too soon can result in loss of tempo. If your queen becomes a target for lesser pieces, your opponent can develop their pieces with a gain of time. Players may also underestimate their opponent's counterplay. Focusing too much on personal plans can lead to ignoring threats or counterplay possibilities. Solid openings requiring constant vigilance to prevent the opponent from gaining active play or exploiting weaknesses. Incorrect handling of pins is another area where mistakes can happen. Pins are common tactical motifs in positional openings. Mishandling these can lead to loss of material or positional concessions that can be hard to recover from. Playing passive moves is another issue. Choosing overly passive moves that do not challenge the opponent can lead to a cramped position. Solid openings requiring a balance between safety and activity. Too much passivity can hand the initiative to your opponent. Misjudging the timing of pawn breaks is also critical. Pawn breaks are essential to open lines or challenge the opponent's center. If you mistime these breaks, either too early or too late, you can weaken your position or miss opportunities. Failing to control key squares and files is another mistake. Positional openings often hinge on controlling critical squares, diagonals, or open files. Neglecting these strategic points can allow your opponent to infiltrate and gain a strong foothold. Lastly, overcommitting to one plan can be detrimental. Sticking rigidly to a single plan without adapting to your opponent's moves is a common mistake. Flexibility and reassessment are essential in positional play. To avoid these mistakes, focus on fundamental opening principles. Develop pieces efficiently, maintain a solid pawn structure, ensure king safety by castling timely, and avoid early queen sorties. Stay alert to your opponent's threats and understand when to execute pawn breaks. By paying attention to these aspects, you can build a strong foundation in solid openings and transition smoothly into a favorable middle game.